Hey Shamber and John, this is Scott Walker with Impact Link SEO. I am in BNI in Utah, and that's how I found you guys. Making this quick video, I am a digital marketer. I help, I specialize in auto glass companies for Google Ads, but I help businesses be found for more searches on Google so that they can grow their business organically. And so I'll just go through your website, your Google Business Profile, and also Google Ads, and kind of show you, the differences of how you could get different lead generations from all three of those sources. So, first off, really like your logo here and the color. I love blue; that's one of my favorites. But it's awesome. You do have the ADAS calibration, and I'm sure it looks like you guys do window tinting as well. But one thing I'd really recommend for your website is to have more content on here. And the reason I say that is because Google loves to see content. They want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your page, which you're doing pretty good on the word count. But I would recommend maybe some more buyer intent keywords. And for that, what I mean is, I just had it, where did it go? Like right here, Auto Glass Service in Rochester, Minnesota. That is a buyer intent because it has a service and also a location. And depending on what those keywords are, some are better than others to be ranking for. The other thing you could do is if you save your images correctly, which it looks like you guys have, that is your web page. Let me check any of these images. Yeah, so like right here, instead of F1 for this image, it should say something along the lines of windshield replacement, Rochester MN. And that counts as content behind your images as well. So I do have a tool called Ahrefs. It shows me your analytics and where you're setting. Your DR and UR are the strength and trust that Google has for your websites. These are on a scale of 100, and you want those continuously not moving up while also balanced. You're currently at a 0.3 and 2, and that's due to your referring pages and domains, and what those are backlinks. What a backlink is when one website links to another website via clickable button or text. But not all backlinks are created equal, so you do want to make sure to stay relevant to your location and also your industry whenever possible. And it looks like you're being indexed for 65 keywords. These ones right here are the ones I'm talking about: auto glass repair, Rochester, Minnesota, windshield repair. Those are buyer intent keywords. JRocks, obviously, the name of the company, which is great. You're getting quite a few people searching for JRocks, so that's great that you're number one. You're actually number 21 in that, so you're missing out on some traffic. I might have to do some research to see if that's like another brand or something like that. But the types of buyer intent keywords are the ones where it has the service and location. Those are the types that I'm talking about. And then if we look at a windshield replacement Rochester, Minnesota, if I search this is what pops up, and this is how it would pop up for you. Is this right here is the main part that I've been helping with auto glass companies to get going, and then we continue on with the other services. But optimizing your Google Ads is really where I've been helping a lot. And for example, this one does say windshield replacements, which is great because it should say something to do with the keyword that you're looking for. The one thing it doesn't say is where you are. It does say windshield here, but it doesn't really say once again. The other thing is, if you're doing Google Ads, you want to make sure that like windshield repair and windshield replacement and auto glass repair and auto glass replacement are all in different ad groups, so they're grouped thematically, so that when you put these terms into the search, or when somebody searches windshield replacement, they want to see something that says windshield replacement, not auto glass replacement. So you'll have a much better click-through rate doing it that way. And then on top of that, the landing page, pretty much you should have your number up here to call you, a form submit right here, and then what you do and where you do it right here. And that should be the top. It shouldn't be going directly to a website. It shouldn't have any menus or anything like that, because if you have people clicking on other things, then they bounce and you never see them again. And then that money that you paid for that click is no longer valid. So that's a big thing for ads. The other thing down here is the Google Business Profile. Totally fine that you're not on here right now. There are lots of ways to get here. The one that I've found the most effective is getting reviews, and I have a little trick for that if you guys are interested. Pretty much I make a QR code and then I tell you how you can make sure you get a good review. So that's the first thing. The next one is making sure your name, address, and phone number are the exact same all across the internet so you don't mislead Google. And then on top of that, you want to be added into directories, which is your name, address, and phone number, into things like Yellow Pages and Yelp. And the reason for that is Google's like a big popularity contest, and by giving out your information to as many people as possible, people will start to trust you more, and that'll not be in your local area, but in your surrounding areas as well. And then being in the ads in the Google Business Profile, if you're in both of them, you're in about 70% of the searches at the top of the page. And then we move down into the organic section. And I never really go against Safelite, but being in second place is really good too. So looking at K&M Auto Glass, this is their website. So when you start to have more content, they don't have that much content, you have way more. But when you have those better buyer intent keywords, those authoritative backlinks and citations, that's how you can outrank these guys. And to kind of, give you an example, just in Rochester, I mean, if you do in other areas as well, then that's one thing, but there's 130 searches each and every month. So when you're outranking your competitors, a percentage of these total volumes will start going to your website instead of your competitors. And then a percentage of the people going to your website will start to give you a call or a form submit, and depending on your closing rate, will turn into a customer for you. I really hope this was helpful for you guys. After you've watched it, if you think it's beneficial, we could set up a discovery call, and if not, no harm, no foul. But thank you for your time, and have a great day.